19 years old. Growing up, I was fully immersed in church. I was part of Sunday school starting from age 5. I was even in the same Sunday school classes growing up as some of the others getting back. My parents did their very best to raise me in the ways of the Lord, and I'll always appreciate their efforts. It makes a world of difference whether or not you grow up in a Christian family, and the exposure I received to the Bible, Christian doctrine, that will impact in my transition from childhood to adulthood. But I think everyone can agree that there's only so much a parent can do in their child's relationship with God. The choice to follow God for the rest of one's life relies entirely upon a choice made by the respective person, and only when a person reaches a certain level of maturity and age can they fully understand the gravity of making a choice to follow Christ for the rest of their life. Like it says in 1 Corinthians 13:11, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, or woman, I put away childish things. So until I had fully reached that point, I was still in the mindset of a child. Starting from the age of 12, however, I began to see the Bible in a different light. Less as a series of Bible stories and more as a spiritual guidelines. I joined a Bible study at that age and that met once a week, which I took part in for a few more years, and it aided in maintaining my connection with God. Even more, I was surrounded by a believing community, and at school I tended to keep more to myself. I remember being flagged down several times in high school as a Christian, not that I was ever ashamed or bullied about it. Yet still, I can't say that I fully made the choice to commit permanently to following Christ. Sure, I wasn't a bad kid, nor did I ever do anything too extreme, but I was stagnant in my relationship with God, not moving forwards. I was, in essence, lukewarm. Like it says in Revelation 3:15-16, I know your deeds, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish that you were hot or cold, so because you are lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. The first part in verse 15 pretty accurately describes my relationship with the Lord. Because I wasn't progressing in my relationship with God, I was moving backwards. There have been several momentous occasions in my life, almost all occurring during prayer, that God has reminded me of His benevolence and steadfast presence in my life, even when I, so focused and stressed out about life, had neglected Him. Events like the youth convention in Portland 2 years ago, and one of the nicest events in Romania last summer during our mission trip. Moments that made me take a step back and realize how amazing God has been in my life. How foolish I had been for remaining in the same lukewarm state. How guilty I felt for time and time again refusing to make a brave choice to fully dedicate my life. Finding peace that I didn't have to carry the burdens of this world alone. Inch by inch, I started to pass my yoke over to God. For He said in Matthew 11:28, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. You will find rest for your souls. It is the most calming feeling to know that Christ will walk beside me for the rest of my life. No matter what obstacle will bar my path, and the choice to follow Christ is what I hope everyone here will never miss the chance to make. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14. Amen.